Okay, that looks good. Let me just... Yeah, it looks fine. We don't need the game to be too loud. Music's good. Voice sounds like crap. Registered trademark, honestly, at this point. But yeah, we're just farming. The yellow maps, I made a lot of progress. That's what I did. That's what I do. Harvest, ritual. I guess I'll do rituals. Max res. Do I want? I guess. A mercenary's gonna bite it though. Next song, please. Do that. Alright, oops. Okay, I can probably... There we go. Oh, that's too low. I guess I should say what we're playing. We're doing lightning conduit stuff. Oops. I just have a +1. Okay, mercenary, you need to stop pulling people from across the map. Thank you. Mercenary? Do I send you home, mercenary? Like... Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna go over this, and you're just gonna relax, okay? You're just gonna take a deep breath, mercenary, and chill. So I got +1 wand. What the heck? What is here? Okay. Everybody breathe. Alright. Got decent gloves today. Lightning exposure. Intimidates, like, whatever. Attack damage. Basically just boosting damage for my merc. I think I can get cast speed in that slot. I should work on that. My wand is just cast speed +1. And some spell damage for flat damage. Dawnbreaker I picked up for like 2C. It's already so cheap. Decent helmet. Mana reservation. Suppress. 125 health. Just grab this 5 link. Which is though so. The idea is to eventually get capped suppress. So I need on my gloves, I need on the tree. And then, yeah, I swapped off of Orb of Storms for proccing Shock, and I'm now using Stormbrand. I like it way better, especially for bossing. Because Orb of Storms, I need to be in the circle, and the enemy needs to be in the circle, and as an Elementalist, even with all the Golem buffs, it's kind of like, I don't know, you're just really squishy. I have a good max hit now, though, for Fizz, which is what I always struggle with. Oh, I guess I should do that. Tree looks like this. I don't know how much it's doing. I have shocks spread to enemies within a meter. I probably don't need it with Pro Lift support, but whatever. I just have 1 point there. Mana reservation, I have Determination, Wrath, Tempest Shield for spell block. I have the block wheel here. Corrupted Blood until I can find a jewel, max res. I get a couple other max res here if I want to spend the points, but I don't. And what I'm doing now is I'm coming through here, and I'm going to come all the way down across, grab Mage Bane, grab Reflexes, see if that gets me close enough to suppress cap. Because my current suppress chance is only 22%, which is like not nothing. It's basically secondary block. I think I have like 65% chance to block and like 30% to block, so not bad. I got good Fizz Mitt as well. Got 20% Fizz as fire and extra fire res, so I need to work on getting my base life pool up. And then yeah, in terms of strategies, I never make much money, and it's because I have a go with the flow strategy. I normally go with Blight. I just like it. I know, I'm one of those crazy people who unironically really actually enjoys Blight, always have. I think it's like an interesting dynamic because you kind of can't just make a super hyper meta build and just blitz through it. Like you kind of can, but it's way easier to just not do that. And it gives you lots of bubblegum currency. Just an absolute ton. So I'm doing that and Betrayal. I just like Betrayal. I want to try the new changes. I think the Chimera fight is cool. Interested to see what the new one is. I think I might end up fighting her less often just because you're not guaranteed a fight with her now, unfortunately. Wow, I'm losing a lot of FPS there. Do I have Screen Shake on? Do I unironically have Screen Shake on? Or do I ironically have Screen Shake on? What is this? Okay. Lighting. Just shadows, please. I think all this got defaulted out on me. Dynamic culling. Okay, where's Screen Shake? Oh, it'd probably be in here. There we go. Sitting over here like, why do my eyes hurt? Oh, it's because I'm playing a super Screen Shake build with Screen Shake enabled. There we go, that's a bit better. Not a big fan of Delirium. I don't know, maybe I'm a super hipster. I don't like what a lot of people go for. And I do like what a lot of people kind of hate. It seems. Totally not on purpose. It's just sort of... I've played since Incursion. I've done all of the stand in circle and kill enemies stuff. Do you have good gloves for me? Not better than what I have. No. No. I'm already not going to take a Poa A mana regen amulet, thanks. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this 2 chaos, it's not really worth it. The heck is the last ritual at? Oh. Yeah, I found that last ritual. Oh, whoa! Of course, we're not on the Chinese client, so it doesn't tell me what killed me. It's like a blue on kill effect thing. The kind of thing that makes you want to have cast on Death Portal. Ooh, red map. That's my first one. Do I have suppress? Oh, I do have suppress on those already. It's my gloves, I don't have it on, but lightning exposure on hits super expensive right now, so even like these whatever gloves for 20C. Temp chains, crit, res, standard, yeah, that's fine. Okay, something in there has a lot, yeah, whatever that blue shit is. Oh, I got my my Uber lab done too. Okay, we can stop with the on death horse shit now. Thanks. Oh my god. Yeah, I got my Uber lab done. What mastermind, Discord, Heart of Destruction. This just says more damage, and then we like exposure. Remember, penetration does not work with dot builds. Not to say this is a dot build, but so many people get that mixed up. What a sweet fuck all, right? Yeah, you can see I'm just doing blight things in here. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I take in here. I have a little bit just to spawn June more often, and then blight cost. If you ever have trouble with blight, this is the trick. I never fail my blight maps anymore unless they are really, really badly rolled and I just miss it somehow and go in when things can't be stunned. You take these, 20%, so it's 40% reduced cost of building and upgrading, which is just more damage, basically. Like, just way more damage because you can build more towers, and then you take that, and the only anoint you need is this one. Your meteor towers create burning ground for 3 seconds on hit. They always hit, because they hit the ground targeting. The burning ground it damages a lot. I don't know if it shotguns. It might. It feels like it could. But even if it does a lot. And you just do burning ground, meteor towers, and then level 3 cold and level 3 stun towers. Just try not to put too many stun towers because those are the ones that kill your FPS. They're basically seismic trap towers. Do I even want to Val this? Or do I just want to run it like this? I'm just going to run it like this. I will do Exarch because I need to get to Eater of Worlds. Because I want to get the blue currency. Dabu dee dabu die. But all you need is like a meteor tower, an empowering tower, a cold tower, and a single stun tower. Like one of each, and that's enough to hold down an entire lane. You do not need more than that. Like, If all your lanes come from one direction, that's all you need, because they don't have a targeting limit. For more safety, later on, you can get that anoint on your other ring that makes it so your chilling towers freeze for like 0.2 of a second every tick. And then you probably don't even need stun towers, because I think that works even on the freeze-proof enemies. Just like the burning ground for the meteors does not count as meteor damage, so it works on like the fireproof guys. So you do not need to have a secondary damage source. All you need is that tower, and it'll take care of all of them, I promise. The only reason you use one of each tower is sometimes an enemy can be immune. If you only have like stun immune or only have freeze immune, then you don't even need to worry about even diversifying that. And then like that is like blight ravaged maps like level 85 like or level 84, 85. What the hell are they even? But yeah, that'll have you covered. I'm taking a lot of kind of hits here. Oh, I got Aisling again. I kind of don't care about anything else other than getting Aisling in research. Because that's how you get your veiled, she's the one who drops veiled stuff. Revicius, I think he drops currency. If you want those rings that give you minus mana cost and minus channeling mana cost, they drop from Elrion. I think anywhere. I just have him in research because he wound up here, and I kind of don't care where he is. I'm gonna interrogate him here though. Oh, and I gave my Kinetic Blast guy Breath Stealers. I don't know if they can actually proc, but like, I can't wear them, so. Can I bargain with you? I can. Alright, cool. Got another safe house open to me. I'm already thinking about my next build. I like tanky builds, so I wouldn't mind having a tanky next build. I don't like melee. I'm not gonna play. What's the huge meta like volcanic fissure snaking? Like I do not care enough to do that. I'm not playing slams. The only slam I like is Conk Path. And at that point, let's just play Flicker Strike. like let's be honest with ourselves. Conk Path is diet Flicker Strike for people who don't want a 6 portal defense. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of these dickheads. Okay, guys, can really stop. I'm trying to work here, guys. All right, so yeah, empowering tower, stun tower, and that's it. This is probably enough to just leave. Because the way this spread, I can tell that all of them are going to be down one side. Of course, I can help it out. The other popular strategy is to do this, like, just scout tower spam. That will probably not work on blight ravaged maps. Oh my god, yeah. That's one stun tower, by the way. So, and it's already dropping my FPS. But yeah, all this burning ground, that's mine. That's my burning ground. I can honestly put down another one over here just to... Ooh, oh my god. Catch more out. I hate the enemies that can attack you while they're all on the path. Just because it's so impossible to see any of their attacks coming towards you. And parts. I got my first divine from a blight thing this season. I've only gotten one, but it's better than none. No blight ravaged map. Big sad. Lots of maps though. Lots of money. Got anything on you that I want? Nope. I think the mercenary is going to be too down. They're so ridiculous. Like sometimes they'll get some combination of skills that just makes them impossible to kill. Combination of skills. I need to get my passive damage taken setup done. Probably go Molten Shell, right? Because I have so much armor. Okay, that's fine. That's a good amount of maps. I completely forgot about doing custom damage shaken setup, but I probably need that. I forget what Molten Shell looks like. Custom damage taken looks like this. And I could probably, what, duration? Oh, do I even have enough links for duration? I don't even have enough links for this. Okay, never mind. If I can get this with 2 more sockets, I'll do that. Just 4 red sockets. Or 3, and I can just put something in my chest piece for now. Yeah. And 2 of them need to be linked, or all 4 of them, I guess. And then... So, this is actually fine because my golems are really high level. Whereas, I'm not going to be leveling passive damage taken. And it can only trigger things below its required levels, so 38. So I'm going to level Molten Shell to, I think, 7, and its required level will be 38 at that point, and then that one, I'm just going to stay there. How much is a Divine? 17C? That's going to drop fast. I better sell this now. Yeah. How much is this? Oh, wow. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So safe house. Oops, nope, this one. It's intervention. I never level intervention, so I'm just actually kind of surprising to me. Let me check something real quick. You know what? Um, yeah, I think I like that better. You can see my mana number. It's not a big deal. So next thing I need to do is work on my flasks. I don't even bother with flasks until I have instilling orbs. But I have enough currency, I could probably buy them. I think I have 5 or 6 in my stash. I might just buy the rest. I need 20 total. And then I also need a bunch of glass blowers bubbles because I don't do that random roll nonsense. That ain't me. Safety portal. Fight me, Varici. I never noticed you could see his item. He's got those cool boots on. Whatever they are. Okay, notice, you just have execute here now. Ooh. God, some of this music is such a meme. It's Seiyu. How you doing? How's it going? Skip that. Oh my god. Skip. Go. I'm doing alright. Playing Path of Exile, so can't complain. Do love me some Path of Exile. Path of Exile 1. Not a big fan of 2. It's not fast enough for me, honestly. Although PoE 2 is easier for new people to play, so that's cool. Nope, this. Should probably check if any of the scarabs I have are worth anything. Whoa. What? 31C. Okay. Nobody cares about ultimatum. That's, you know what, that's fair enough. Nobody cares about ambush. Yeah, that's fine. Wow. What was that anyways? Oh, essences. Yep, that would be why that's so expensive. Well, I just made a good chunk of currency. I'm up to about a divine again. What upgrade should I get? I should see if I can get a +1 amulet. Or a better wand. Oh, this one's honestly fine. Maybe a 6 link, but I don't know. Man, I'm just hanging out. That's what we call hanging out in Canada. You could ask Nikki. She'll tell you the same thing. It's lagging me out a lot, and I don't know what it is. It might just be this skill. Okay. Stop freezing me, please. I'm trying to read. Thank you. Oh, for goodness sakes. Yeah, well, I mean, we were all in the same call the other night. I think in my previous spot, me, Crunchy, and Grizzlebear. You weren't there for it, you missed it, but it's on my VODs channel. I think it's still on Twitch. It wasn't that long ago. But no, I live on the other side of the country now. Oh, so you heard us talking shit, huh? But yeah, I live on the other side of the country, so it's a little hard for us all to get together. But, fun fact, the place where Nikki camped is where me and Grizzlebear first met. She said campsite 3, so I checked on the map, and I'm almost positive that back in 2012, me and Chris met there for the first time. In the most awkward way possible, honestly. Whereas the after prom and we were all camping with like the band geeks and stuff, which was me, hello, I'm a band geek. And I didn't have a tent, and I went, oh, don't worry, you can share a tent with Chris. I go, who's Chris? So the day I met Chris, we awkwardly shared the same tent. What was awkward for me? Grizzlebear could not care less. Grizzlebear is so laid back. He's in threat of just falling over on a regular basis. Honestly. When shortly, like an hour and a half in, maybe, and then for the entire rest of the stream. Yeah, I'm not. Even if I did go camping, I will honestly kind of camera shy, to be honest with you. So, I don't know how good of a stream it would have turned into if I was there. But I've been planning to take a trip back. And if I go back over the summer, you're talking about on stream, right? Because there was no video call. But yeah, so it was just a Discord call, and it was just like halfway through my previous stream, what, 3 days ago? My other Path of Exile stream. It starts off with just me and Grizzlebear, and then Nikki comes in like a little later. Like, Grizzlebear gets in the call at like an hour and a half, maybe, and then Nikki's in the call at maybe 3 hours in, something like that, and then it's a 5-hour stream. I would do that more often. I think I got Nikki to agree to do some streaming with me, some Killing Floor 2. So we'll see. It's a bit rippy. So whoa, no thank you. I should honestly set up a regex, but I cannot be bothered. Orientation for what?
Nathan, the challenge begins. Your champion will fall. Deep space. Simulacrum. Astral avalanche.
Yeah. Getting those dollar bills.
Astral avalanche. Guitar line fade.
The way you say that sounds like you're not exactly looking forward to it. Let's go with some of this for a bit. Oh. Well, you're tougher than me. I worked in a warehouse, not an Amazon one, but they were, it was for like packaging cereal. And I lasted half of one shift. That's how far I made it before I went up to the manager on the floor and said, yeah, I'm leaving. And she went, what, at the end of your shift? I went, no, 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 I'm leaving right now. Mark me down as like not here, and I'm just leaving. Bye. The heck wand is that? I don't recognize that thing. Oh, what are you getting your bachelor's in? Well, I mean, if that's... Unless that's gonna, like, dox you, then don't tell me. Oh, okay. Where's this? I'm trying to get training done. So where I live, I'm at least a ferry ride away from anybody who can train you for anything. Alright? Like, there's not a Walmart within anywhere close to me. There's not anything like that. Okay. I hate Goatmen. If Goatmen were removed from the game, I'd play it more. Fuck off. I'm trying to read, damn you. Jesus. Alright, we're good. Whoa. But I'm trying to get training done for drug testing. Which you use a spectrometer for. An infrared spectrometer. FTIR machine. But the issue with it is nobody close to where I live does that. Oh my god, my frame rate. Where has it gone? Whoa, why did they all come off of the thing? Okay, that was weird. What? There is no path here. Why did they all break free from the path and run directly after me? What is my frame rate? Where is my frame rate going? What? Why? Oh, it's just demolishing my CPU right now for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can fix that real quick. I don't know which of these settings is gonna do CPU. It's like not even tickling my graphics card, but is demolishing my 5800X for some reason. Depth of field off, bloom. Yeah. Number of lights. That's CPU, right? Oh, they don't even tell you. Sharpness. If I turn off upscaling. Like, no difference. Got you. Oh, let's turn off that. That do it? Made it worse. I don't know. Oops. Does this map have like 100% enemies or actually these goat men dickheads? So much bad experiences that I've had with goat men. If you're low enough level, their stupid jump thing that they all do will stun you, and there's no cooldown for that shit. They will just perma-lock you in place. It almost happened to me right there. Okay. Warmonger. So what is this? Is this worth anything? Probably not, right? Let's see. No fizz. Oh, it's an attacks wand. Okay. Yeah, and this is just like whatever. It's like 5C. Yeah. Bunch of suppress. But I want armor. Because we do armor in this house. We really kind of don't. But for now we do. I just realized I got 3 of the same friggin' map. I'll use that one. I'm not touching these other 2. This way then. Oh, I think that last map had Ellie resist, like 40% Ellie resist, and that's what was messing me up. Well, they're all. I don't know if you've played PoE, but they were all the same map. And I'm just trying to get completion bonus, so you do every map once, and so you get map skill points to go into the map skill tree, which is this. You get one per new map that you've done. And they were all the same map, so it's not worth it to do all 3 of them. Because chances are I'll get new ones to drop here. Chromatic orbs or currency duplication. It's fun. I mean, it's definitely got a learning curve, but honestly, like, not that much of a learning curve. Like, I'm not even playing my own build. I couldn't be bothered. I borrowed this build from Ziz. Oh my god, do not kill me here, please. One of those fucking goats. Alright, I've had enough of you. You go and fuck off. What is that? I don't recognize that either. I'm literally sat here like I have no memory of this place. I want this. Wow, okay, this is kind of a cursed layout. There we go. Drops poison ground. He drops some of that. Give me this. Oh my god. Jesus. Had some of that poison butt gas on him. Okay, nothing. Thank you. Licorice. Nope. Might be worth something. Fairgrace tricorn? No, nobody cares about this league. So what is this? Blood offering. Max life, life per second. Minions have max life. What level is it? 35? I don't know. That might be a decent level in unique, but by level 35 I'll probably have a good rare instead. Man, I don't know where I'm taking all this damage from. I swear I have defenses. Oh, I think maybe... Let me check something real quick. How much CPU does OBS use? Oh, not a lot. I guess the performance this season is just kind of cooked. That's fine, I guess. I'll troubleshoot later. God, I cannot wait. That Dark Tide DLC with the new class comes out in like a week. And need it. Blight Scarabs, I'll actually use those. Okay, that's enough out of you.
I'm of House Kyaxon. That should be warning enough.
House who? They're just making shit up at this point. Whoa. Who the hell? I guess I don't know the layout of this map. Is it over here? Oh, for God's sake, it is too, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, we've got 2 new maps. You love to see it. Man, what the hell? I have 62 Chaos Res, 63% chance to block damage, like 70% Fizz damage reduction just in general. Spell Suppress, 4,500 life. Like, I should not be taking this much damage. Like, I should not be this close to death on a constant basis with these stats. Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Is Nikki not streaming tonight? I guess not. I thought I saw an alert go up earlier on her Discord. Oh, it was probably a schedule posting? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Wow. That, Nikki's recent schedule post is playing into the, Twitch meta. I think that's how I'll say it. Nikki's playing into the Twitch meta, I think is the polite way to say what I just saw. I'm just talking about her, the artwork that's on her stream schedule. I keep poking at her a little bit where every single time she gets a new version of her avatar drawn, it's with bigger assets every single time. I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. Like, more power to you, but like, it's so funny. I see a lot of her models and stuff before they ever go live, and I always poke at her over it, where it's like, why do you get your breasts drawn like twice as big every single time, but I guess it works. It's been working, right? Fizz reflects. Alley reflects. Okay, so destroy this. I kind of want to do a red blight ravaged map though. Let me see here. How much are they selling for? Okay. Ooh, this guy's got 2. You gonna trade me, bud? No? Oh, that's sad. This person also has 2. Maybe one of them will message me back, who knows? Uh... Trading in this game can be a nightmare like this. There we go. You kind of have to manually do it, and a lot of the time they do not answer back. Is he gonna... Okay, there we go. 1, 2. Okay. Yep, alright. Oop. You wanna hear something funny? Oh, I find funny at least. The only reason that we got which is only for currency, is an auction house, but only for currency. And it basically works like the one in RuneScape, where you set a price like ratio, and if somebody's selling for that, it goes automatically, and if not, your stuff just sits there. Because one of the developers, this is like a 12-year-old game. One of the developers were really against it for some reason, until one of them had a bad trade experience where nobody would message him back for a small trade because it's just sort of not worth it after a certain point to like stop farming endgame in order to trade somebody some low denomination currency, because it's all barter. Like, this is your dollar bills, and divine orbs, which are like over here, I don't have any, are like your $100 bills basically. Gold's not used for trading. I mean, it's used for the trade tax, and it's used for a couple of other things, but it's not used for, like, you don't trade gold for items between players. Don't like that Ellie res. Alright, that's like fine, I guess. Oops. I totally forgot to anoint my maps. What is it? Light bosses, that's what we want. Here. Okay. Um. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Exactly what we want.
Knight is trying to sprint.
Um.
Branching exile.
This one is a worse layout, notably. Notable bad layout incoming. Um. Go without the empowering tower, I guess. For now.
It's branching exile. Knight is trying to sprint.
Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Wow, he's branching a lot. Being a real prick. Blight. Okay, that should be good. I'll put another fire tower there. Meteor flavored.
Knight is trying to sprint.
I'll probably put another one of those over here too. No harm in it. Alright. Yeah, okay, so this league mechanic kind of also attacks your frame rate directly. But you also don't need to dodge a whole lot. The towers do it all for you, so... And it gives you so much, like, small things that you normally have to trade for. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I could just take it easy now. Yeah, don't be shy in giving Nikki a little bit of shit every once in a while, because chances are she probably deserves it. And God knows she does it to me. Yeah, I'm getting approximately 20 FPS right now. I'll probably mess with that later. Normally when that happens, you either swap between DirectX 12 and Vulkan. Um, Sometimes DirectX 12 is faster, sometimes Vulkan is faster. It kind of depends on like the phase of the moon. This game's, yeah. The game's not really optimized for this much stuff going on. When this game first released, you might have seen like 10 guys on screen at a time. And something like this was like unheard of, and that was like 12 or 15 years ago or some crazy nonsense like that. Like that game, that version of this game and this version of this game is like unrecognizable. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Ooh, what'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Whoa, that's gonna be worth a lot. I think I just got a big drop. What are you worth? Oh. You're not worth as much as I thought you were. Oh well. Better sell it than to use it. Ooh, dark ray vectors. How bad is it that I've played this game enough that this just says dragon scale boots because it's unidentified, and I just take one look at the artwork and I already know it's dark ray vectors. Like by the way, this is with the loop filter on. The amount of stuff that actually dropped is this. When I did that, my game hitched. That's how many items are actually on the ground here. That's with the loop filter on. Alright, so I think I'm in the territory that these could be blight ravaged maps. We'll see. Look at all those chickens. Yeah. The game... So a lot of RPGs nowadays do what's called smart loot. Where they'll wait, like... They'll give a weight to every stat. And then they'll compare, like they'll like re-roll an item behind the scenes like 10 times and just give you the one with the best stat weights, right? This game has that in some spots, but not here. In content around this age and older, because Blight came out like 4 years ago now, which is what this tower defense mode is called. That wasn't really a thing, so instead of re-rolling loot 10 times, they just dropped you 10 times the loot, kind of, and called it a day. Which, on one hand, I admit, that's a really funny way to do things. On the other hand, their game kind of runs really poorly these days. Like, it doesn't run bad, but it runs worse than it probably should be running, you know what I mean? I'm not interested in shards, thanks. Light shows. Yeah, just an overwhelming amount of shite that it just dumps on you. And sometimes it's worth something. Like, I made a divine off of this, which is about 100 times what I paid for this map. And the only reason people sell these maps is because they either don't want to or cannot complete them. There's this. Put that there. I want... Can I get a divine? Are you gonna complete? Or is that point one really gonna mess me up? Well, I'll leave that for a second. Did it sell? No. Well, we'll leave that. Don't want any of those. Next. Doesn't sold. It should sell soon. The ratio is correct. Oh well, we'll see. We'll leave it. Alright, Cassia. Alright, Casio keyboard. Let's do it. Wow, what is this layout? Oh, I think I just heard the notification that my stuff sold. Are you cold by any chance? No. Okay, that's fine then. I'll do chilling tower. I just hope we get more towers. Does it reach? No, it doesn't. That's gonna... No, it didn't put another tower there. Why? Oh, spreading the other way now. Oh, I'm out of monies. Oh no. Oh, these are the friggin' freeze immune ones. God damn. What is with this cursed layout? Give me 3 towers in a row, damn you. Okay, that should cover that. Oh my god. No, these aren't even resistant to freeze. They're resistant to fizz. What is this goofy nonsense that you're trying to pull on me here, Blight? Here, do this. Do this. And just hope to God that that helps, I guess. Okay. Are these guys stun immune? Did I miss a modifier when I rolled this? And like some of these guys are just stun immune or something? Or cannot be slowed? No, they can be slowed. I don't know. This one's scuffed. Whee. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's physically, literally impossible for you guys to be capable of doing what you're doing right now, so I don't know what's happening. Not a fan, gotta be real. Random mobs. Cool, on death effects. Yep, there I go. That is some grade A bullshit. Oh my god. Yeah, I hate the ones that have range attacks. Why give them range attacks? Absolute bullshit. Yep. And there's the fail. Alright, what the fuck were the modifiers? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Fizz damage reduction. Fuck, it might have been that. Would that affect... Don't care, don't care. Don't care. I'll just take these in peace. Yeah, I don't know. That was cancerous. I kind of wish... Anybody else make a post about it?
I set myself fly, the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me.
Oh, good. People are just downvoting people asking for help.
I see your star, you left it burning for me.
You love to see it.
Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home, sweet home. I take your hand, now you'll never be lonely. Not when I'm home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother,
Wow, people are just saying use the band-aid fix and use DLSS. Feels like a bad move. Like, this is like a 15-year-old game, and they just slapped DLSS on it. Like you're laughing, and I'm like, yeah, that's where I'm at. Where it's like, yeah, I mean, we could just slap DLSS on it, I guess, or you could just optimize your shit, and we could just avoid this whole problem altogether. I mean, call me crazy, right? Like, but maybe your 15-year-old game should not have content in it that gets worse performance. Like Blight, to be fair, that what I was just doing, Blight has always been bad, but on performance, it's specifically those Fizz towers, because they use a skill from elsewhere in the game called Seismic Trap, and normally you can only have like one active at a time, so having like 30 active at a time really throws a curveball. But you'd think 5 years ago they would have fixed that, maybe. I mean, again, call me crazy, but that just seems like something you would fix after a while. They threw DLSS in, but the problem with that is it's not gonna help because it's a CPU bound issue, right? Like, yeah, I'll throw DLSS on, except the game's not even touching my graphics card. Oop, no. Yeah, game's not even coming close to, ooh, that was fast. Touching my graphics card. Alright, we're making moolah now. We're making mucho dinero. Probably want a ring with a life on now. What my defense is at? I need a ring with cold res and basically fuck all else, and then okay. Cold res and life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that alert works. Hi, Geist. I'll have to watch back to stream to see how that alert actually worked out. It scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, I know what that sounds like. Welcome, everybody. How is Gotcha Force? How far are you into it now? Oh, scared the Jesus out of me. Alright, the budgies is out of me. Ring. I'm just trading on my other window right now, which is why nothing's moving. Defense. I need cold res and life. I don't really care about any of the other stats. Oh, your OBS. Does that have New Game Plus if you're on a second playthrough? Please. There we go. Change the. Oh, so it's like near Automata in that regard. That's the only other game that comes to mind that has that kind of storytelling. I still need to stream near. I might start it my next stream because I don't know how many people are actually interested by Path of Exile. Oh, that's Licorice Bot. Yeah, I have a Discord. Oh, did I just... Am I stupid? Oh, this is a mirrored ring. I should have looked at that. I thought that was plus fire res. That's negative fire res. Can I be cheeky with that, though? Oh, I can't craft on it because it's mirrored and I'm a dummy. Yeah, my cat... I gave my cat a job. Do that. 76, so I just need a smidgen more. Honestly, yeah. Fire and lightning. Very, very frightening. 78, 79, 78, 51. Yeah, that looks good. Well, I'm glad that I could make negative 60% fire res work. I did not even catch that that was mirrored, but it makes sense. But that's hella life. I just fixed my life problem with one item, so we take those. But yeah, I'm thinking about streaming near. I love the, as a band geek, I love my near automata. So I might do that next. Next stream. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I feel like a lot of people didn't play it back when it first came out, mostly because of the art style. People were like, whoa, it's a little too anime for me. But I think it has one of the best stories in games. Definitely one of the better stories in games, for sure. Of the games I've played, at least. And it's got the same thing Gacha Force does, apparently, where the story changes slightly every time you complete it. And I think it's 3 or 4 completions before you get the true ending. Oh, I'm in the same boat, but I don't know if it's been on sale recently. I don't know if it's one of those... A lot of games made in Japan don't go on frequent sales, I've noticed. Taking that. Yeah, that's a Rockstar game. That's never gonna drop that low, I don't think. Unfortunately. I owned that game at one point, and it was a little bit too boring for me. Grand Theft Horse was a little bit too much Mosey and Horse for me. I think I refunded it and bought Cyberpunk. I like Cyberpunk a lot. Cyberpunk's fun. Yeah. I mean, it had a rough start. I don't think anybody could deny that, but with where it is now, definitely got there in the end. Although I don't really like that trend in games, I feel like that shouldn't be the norm. I think the norm should be release a good game, but if we eventually get a good game, then I'm still kind of happy with that. Oh, there's all my loot sounds. Yeah, I've done um, the monowire um, playthrough, sword playthrough, hacker playthrough. I like hackers in games. I like that kind of playstyle, especially in like um, who is? Oh, this is the new content. I like the in System Shock 2. I like the hacker and like psyker kind of playstyle. Oh, I always take the double jump legs. Okay, so what is this? What are you gonna do? Oh, no, you just give the thing a big suck. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Approach, challenger.
I'm not doing ultimatum. You can ultimate these nuts. Uh-huh. Got him. Yeah. Also, this game from this soundtrack, I should probably stream. It's a super giant game. It's Bastion. I mean, I guess it says on my little doodad in the corner what it's from. But it's the Hades guys before Hades. Bastion. Kyle should do all of the super giant games. They're all so good. Bastion, Transistor. Pyre's too much of a sports game for me, honestly. I tried, I really did. Oh, did I just get my shit rocked? Alright. Do I have some modifier for bosses? That was one shot. Or did I take an ignite? 2 additional projectiles. Power charge. It might have been a crit if they had power charges. This person speaking right here, who was like the narrator in Bastion and has been in all of their games since, to my knowledge. This was his first ever voice acting role. I think he was somebody else on the team, or he was friends with them. And he just sort of has like that golden voice that it just, I don't know, his voice sounds so good. I mean, you call it a lucky break, but I think he has a lot of natural talent, and his voice is so good. He voices Rux in this game, which I don't think his name's ever said. I think it's just in the credits says Rux. Yeah, I think he was like a friend of the team, I think is what wound up happening though. And, like, your voice is smooth like butter. How about you do this voice for us and we'll pay you? I think Let me look it up because now I'm curious. Logan Cunningham. I'm pretty sure. Watch me get proven wrong right now, but like that's totally fine. Oh god. Everything's tangled up. He is. Oh, he was in some movies and TV. And then his first video game was Bastion. Before that, he was in Between Something and Nothing. I've never heard of that. But he was in Bastion, Resonance, never heard of it, Primordia, Dota 2, as literally as himself, as the Bastion announcer, it says. Transistor, he's the sword, kind of tell. Pyre, he voices a couple characters. And then in Hades and Hades 2, he is Poseidon. I knew he was in Hades. I did not realize he was Poseidon. Yeah, I think there was a doc on it forever ago, and I'm pretty sure he was like friends with the dev team. Like, they just knew him, and he was talking about it, and he's like, I'd never done voice work in a game before. Like, he'd acted, but not done voice work. And it doesn't seem like he's ever acted in anything, like, really big. But he was in, like, a couple of smaller films, it seems. Or at least films I've not heard of. Maybe they're really big, and I'm just a dink, but, it's totally possible. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm just gonna go full in on this. But yeah, no, he's in all of them. He's got a good range. Like, if you think about it, that narrator there, Rux, doesn't sound anything to me like, at least, like Poseidon in Hades. But Bastion was also Supergiant's first game, to my knowledge, so it all came together. You love it when a plan comes together. Ooh, I might just be able to get away with only freezing towers in this one. That won't reach. I can't do voices either. As somebody who is like a year and a half into transitioning, honestly, one of the things I should be doing is voice training. And I've been doing a little bit of that, and even that's not helping. I'll get there one day, but that day is not today. So yeah, I can't even imagine being a voice actor. Although music is kind of like that with some people, and I have no problem with music, so there's different things for different people, I suppose, right? I got blessed with whatever the gene is that allows you to read sheet music. That's what I wound up with. That's my superpower. Wow, I got a really kind of scuffed layout again. I don't know why. Oh, there's all the towers. fail.
Die quickly after my failure. New route. After my failure. New route.
But yeah, no. Let me. One of the people who gave you a follow the other day is somebody I know who's done a lot of voice stuff. Is Crunchy Pickle, the crunchiest of all pickles. Who has had more success with voice training than I have by like a long shot, which is depressing because she started later than I did. But it's okay because she's also a giant mook who lives in Mookopolis. That's from my raid. I raided you with them. I know them in real life, and they're also another streamer. That was the first raid I ever did because I didn't know that I could do it without being an affiliate. And Pickle went, "Of course you can, dumbass," and I did. Oh yeah, of course you did. Also, humble brag much. Oh, sorry, I get a lot of raids. But yeah, congratulations on your, like, really rapid growth this last, like, month. Because when you and I first started talking, you had, what, 25 fewer followers than you have now, something like that. You were in the 70s. That's a lot of progress. That's a lot of growth. Who knows? Maybe you'll go full-time streamer. Wow. Is it called help, or is it just people raiding each other? Like, small streamers, we have to roam in packs for safety in numbers, or else we'll get singled out and eaten. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now as well. I didn't know I could raid without being an affiliate, because there's like no button for it. You just have to do the command, and I wasn't expecting that. I win. This is sometimes valuable. Is it valuable this time? Not really enough to warrant taking it with me. Button on my dashboard with a parachute. I don't know where that would be, but I don't see it. I have my manager open right now. Like, you're talking about like on the stream manager, or? I just run the command. I just /raid and then put your name in. It didn't even give me a confirmation. I was nervously watching your stream to see if it even worked. I'm used to running commands like that anyways. I grew up just in the right time to be in a lot of like IRC channels when that still existed. Especially IRC channels that were like connected to games. For a minute there, it was pretty popular if you had a Minecraft server that you'd have IRC hooked into it so you could chat to people out of game. Oh, yeah, I keep myself simple, so I just have like base OBS, like customized, but like still basic. And I basically run out of everything out of Mix It Up and ooh, funny. I run everything out of Mix It Up and just my regular stream manager. I basically don't even look at OBS when I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm just playing Corporal Tunnel Simulator over here, don't mind me. Ooh, more money. Oh, no, I think that's only 10C. That's like... That would have been money like 2 days ago. Alright, that looks good to me. I think I have one custom thing in my OBS. Do I? No. No, I don't. Honestly, now that I've you're not in my Discord, right? Because you'd be able to send it there. Do you have a Discord that I can join? Because I would like to join yours if you have one. Let's see here. Vulnerability, damage reduction, that's fine. Oh, you don't have to worry about managing. If it's anything like me, you'll just get like 5 people in there for a little while. But you can always delegate that stuff too. I haven't delegated any of that though. Can you PM me your Discord name and I'll send you a friend invite though? And then if you want, you can join mine. Like my Discord's open to you. I just realized that you and I oh, that's where you are. Okay. For as many times as we've air quotes spoken like this, we have never spoken. If that makes any sense. Oh, so that's how DMs look and mix it up. Okay. Just a second. Friends. Oops. Nope. That's fair enough. I normally don't either. It's just after I've been like talking with somebody, like typing with somebody for a little bit, I'm normally like cool with it, you know what I mean? But if you're not, then I respect that. Don't worry, I totally get it. I just wanted to mention that the option was there. There you are. I normally say something like bonjour, but I'm actually self-conscious about anything I say in French around you, if I'm being honest, so... It's like, I could do that, but oh shit, you actually speak the language. Run away. Okay, hold on. The pause function doesn't work during bosses, so I will look in just a second. Ow. Oh, now I could also send you the dankest of memes. Perfect. One more person to subject to my awful sense of humor. That's cool. I also have to recognize that your schedule and my schedule, being on the opposite ends of the continent, probably aren't going to match up all that often. Although one of the questions I got from one of the people I rated you with the other day was, he's in Eastern time, right? I go, yeah. Like, and they go, why is he awake? So I want you to know that in that moment, that was your reputation. Oh, alright, that was pretty smooth-brained of me. My brain has no wrinkles. There we go. Oh my god, is that your OBS? Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. Oh, of course, and you're showing off because parts of it are at least one part is in French. Audio de bureau. Which I probably just butchered. Ads manager. Yeah, no, I don't have any of that stuff. I don't even have my yeah, you're just showing off now. Imagine a Canadian who could actually speak both of our official languages. Couldn't be me. Um, yeah, they tried teaching me French in high school. Um, it did not stick. Oh, does it crash every time? Mine doesn't crash yet. Yeah, I don't know. I used to know a little bit, and I've been to Montreal, Quebec, Ottawa, through New Brunswick, um, Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and yeah, no, knowing French would have helped. It's a shame that French just glides right off my smooth brain. Glides right over. No friction at all. Kind of worried. It feels like I'm hitting like a damage wall, and I don't know what to upgrade next. You say that as if English also isn't sort of a nightmare language if you didn't grow up with it. Like, I get tripped up on a lot of English stuff sometimes. If you're not a native English speaker, I feel really sorry for you if you have to learn it, because that is a nightmare language that nobody should be subjected to. Yeah, but you have cool pronunciation. So, like, it's fine. Okay, because those guys did the stupid ambush right there, I got fucked, but that's okay. Did I just... Okay. You, Leo, and Corel, you two are absolute bastards, so you get to die for it.
You are brutal. Even steel may melt.
Dickheads. This. Worth anything? Not really. If it's not maxed out life, it's like a what, 1C, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. A friend of mine is like that with Romanian, but the other way around. He came here as a small child, so he kind of picked up both languages really naturally. But apparently there are a lot of words in English that just don't exist in Romanian. And he'll just give up and say it in English when he's talking to his parents. Example, and this is just something that I picked up through like osmosis from him. There's no word for shallow, not in the same sense like just say the word shallow is. You instead kind of have to say not so deep. Hey, there's an entire political party trying to prevent that from happening. At least to my knowledge. I don't know if they're still talking about that or not, or if they gave up. Man, I really feel like I'm hitting a damage wall, and I don't know what to upgrade next. Huh.
You only get one first impression. Try not to ruin it.
Honestly, it's just sort of funny to me that there's just like an entire like third of the country that I don't. If I went there, I don't know what any of what you're saying means. I'm sorry. I suppose in Montreal though was nice. We went down like it's little foot traffic only, like cobble brick street. Is this worth anything? Not really. Alright, let me look at my planner. What can I... Um... Um... I use sigil of power. Ah! Of course. What were the notes on that? Was that? Oh, it's just cast speed. Damn it. Lightning conduit, lightning pen, alley focus, lightning damage, which I have all those. Inspiration, arcane surge. Well, shouldn't be a big difference. Orb of storms, yeah. Don't go. And go. I know this is riveting gameplay. I'm just trying to figure out where my damage is at. Oh, it might be that. Hold on a second. Where does it say? Do I have that on my inventory on Misk, I think? Or shock effectiveness. Oh, I'm missing some. I'm missing about 30%. Okay. That's fine. I can probably anoint something, right? Ash, Frost, and Storm. Which is here. That is... Vapia, Crimson. Which I have, so I could just anoint that. Sapia, Crimson, anoint. I turn off any of my... No, I didn't. Alright. Let's back up. Start looking. Alright. Yeah, I missed 2 of your messages. Lost all contention. Yeah. Not like shopping, parking, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of funny things. Like, there's so many issues in the world, and people make kind of mountains out of molehills sometimes. Not to say it's not important, right? But it's like there's also like picking your battles kind of thing. I made a lot of currency this stream. I started with 50C like 2 hours ago. Okay, so that should be better for my damage. I think I wasn't getting full shock effect on bosses before. But now, shock effective is 160. I think that's just barely enough. I'd have to get... Oh, that's what I can do? Sorry, I'm just trading again. I know, this is riveting. How much would that cost? Oh, they don't even exist. Okay. There's one more 9% quality. I guess I could take that. Because this has that stat. I don't know. Alright. Ooh, hold on. I could help with this. Memory of loneliness. Yeah, that's me. Har 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 har. Oh, I'm so funny. Endurance, Chaos Res, Alley Res. Okay. Something less rippy. I don't want them to have double life, if I'm honest. Steering XR. I didn't even know you could roll that. Alright. Oh, that seems fine. I probably missed something, it'll die the second I go in. What's that? Oh. Betrayal Scarabs. I kind of feel like I should just transition completely into a, just a regular brand build, but I'm kind of playing the wrong character for something like that. Probably want to play, like, Hierophant or something. Okay, I don't know what they called this, but that's just Cirrus goo. They're trying to pretend it's something else, but that is just stuff from the Cirrus attack. Alright, let's just hope you don't notice, I guess. That's okay. Ooh, what do we drop? What boots are those? No, not interested in those. Oh my goodness. Okay, get my ass a little kicked. That shock effectiveness has not done as much as I had hoped it would do.
You won. So congratulations.
See you, Burb. Thanks for stopping by. So first time I got to test out my raid alert. It works. It was so loud in my headphones, I don't even know if that came across on stream. That. Don't need that. It's a melee ring, don't really care. Gonna lurk and hang out. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by and have a good night. Because, yeah, it's probably late where you're at. I guess my next upgrade should be a amulet with +1 or +2 skills. Probably be the way to do it. I just know it's gonna be expensive though, and I don't know if I want to do that or start a different build. I don't know if I like this build enough to keep spending money on it. I could probably level RF now. Where did... Oh, you cheeky little... Where are you? There you are. I don't think so.
Like the phoenix. You would have been dead. Victory must be rewarded,
Oh, perfect. Alright. I don't know. I feel like this season feels really heavy-handed on the damage, and I kind of just want to play something that's more tanky. So I might re-roll and play RF. I don't know if I'd do RF Elementalist, but definitely maybe RF. Because that's just, like, in my mind, that's, like, the default, like, non-dying character. And I'll name him, like, Warm Hugs or something. Play RF Chieftain. Oh god. Okay. First off, rude. Second off, rude. How dare you attack my frame rate directly like this? Oh my god. Yeah, this did not run this poorly last league, so I don't know what the, oh my god. What is this? Why? And the second it ends, we go back to like 100 FPS. I don't know what the hell I can even do. Oh my god. Yeah, them backporting stuff from PoE2 is to their old engine is not doing anybody any favors, gotta be honest. It's no good. As a benchmark, last league I was able to play Hex Blast Mines, so if you know what that is, you know that's a lot of stuff all over the screen already. And like Icicle Mines and Kinetic Bolt and stuff like that at 144 FPS constantly locked. So they've done something this season, and I don't know what, but it has absolutely destroyed any semblance of the game running well. But hey, at least they added DLSS, you know, the band-aid that everybody loves when companies just throw in. Like, look at the amount of particle effects. Like, what were they thinking? Like, DLSS was going to be any good in a game with this much motion on screen at once? No, I don't think so. So, I don't know. It's like this off-stream, too. Like, they just completely nuked performance from orbit. What is this? Where's my damage? I don't... I'm at a loss here. I don't... Even getting +1 gems on my amulet isn't gonna help with this. This is just a map boss. All it is. Just a map boss. It's just a map boss. Where's my damage? I had it before. Where did it go? What's my tooltip? Why is my tooltip lower now? I didn't change anything. Why is my tooltip lower? What happened? Yeah, I don't know. I might just re-roll. I was under the impression that this build would be better. For fuck's sakes. What is... This is a normal map. This is not like a endgame pinnacle boss. This is not a like giga... I don't even know what this boss's name is. I know what it is in the campaign. Yeah, it's named something different here. What were the modifiers? 30% increased life, which is not... Okay, I gotta reroll because... What? Hold on, let me take a look. I know this is riveting gameplay, but this is kind of what PoE is. Am I missing something? Like, am I truly this dumb? No. the most I'm missing is +2 gem level. One from like a more expensive wand and one from an amulet. And that's like it. And like Arcane Surge, which I already get. I'm just missing Arcane Surge support, which is an extra 25% more damage. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should reroll. This build feels like it was bait. I don't know. I'm at the point now where I'm using language that if you don't play PoE, you might be sitting here like, what are you on about? So the main thing here, I recognize I'm just talking to myself, but that's what streaming is, so. Is you can either be tanky with lower damage or have no defenses at all and just do like tons of damage. The issue that I'm running into is I am neither tanky nor doing a lot of damage. When I was promised both of those things. This is the Zizarian build for Lightning Conduit, which he plays on hardcore, where if you die your character gets deleted, so you would expect him to put up a tanky build, and it's not what this is. It's not at all really what this is. So yeah, I don't know. I might, after stream... Oh, it's really warm in my room. I might re-roll into... Righteous Fire or... like some mine character or something. Like a Sabo or a Chieftain or something. I don't know if anybody watching actually plays this game or if it's just me and I'm just speaking basically Swahili to you, but basically what I just said is Righteous Fire is you burn yourself, and you burn yourself for a percentage of your life per second, and everything around you takes that same damage. So by default you build a ton of life and a ton of regeneration. And as a byproduct, you're really tanky by default. You turn your tankiness into damage. Does slightly less damage than a lot of other builds, but like it could do all content for the most part. And then the other one is a miner, like landmines. Get your head out of the gutter. And they normally do so much damage that things are dead before you see them, so that's not a problem. And then the only thing you gotta do is dodge mechanics for boss fights, which is not the hardest. But I have enough currency that I could probably pretty comfortably re-roll into either one of those characters. The only thing I'd be missing is the hat from Sanctum that gives you a bunch of crit for mines. But I don't know, I might do KB mines or something. They nuked Hexblast mines from orbit, so I can't do that. But I mean, Profane Proxy still exists, so I could run Profane Proxy and run like Explosive Trapper or something like that. But yeah, I'm actually slightly dying in here with my lights on and this running at the moment, so I'm gonna call it here-ish. and I'll probably be back tomorrow, and I gotta make up my mind. Um, and what that is either re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll anyways, but if I'm gonna re-roll tomorrow and stream more Path of Exile, or if I'm going to play Nier Automata, which I've been meaning to stream for a while because I love that game. Its soundtrack is so good. I'm a huge music nerd, so but that game is really good and its soundtrack is fantastic. And I'm gonna stream it eventually. I just don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'll maybe stream this once or twice more, depending on where I'm at. Just because it's league start and it's always a fun time. And then swap to Nier Automata, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling because I don't know how to end a stream. Apparently, I've been at it for like 5 months. Don't know how to end a stream. I'm gonna end off here. Anybody who's still around? I don't have anybody that I normally would raid to raid, unfortunately. Oh, hold on, I might. Oh, I do. So I'm gonna send you guys to a friend of mine, Cooper Wolf's stream, and he's streaming Stellar Blade right now with some friends. His streams are pretty relaxed too. So yeah. Until then, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or the next day, depending on when I stream. And until then, have a good night, stay safe, and show Cooper Wolf some love.